Mr. Moose, it's time to get your shots.
Oh, no, forget it, Captain. I'm not getting shots. No, sir. No one is going to give me a shot.
Fine, fine. I was just checking.
Huh?
I said, okay, if you don't want the shots, then you won't get shots.
Is that it? I mean, are you just going to let me go out and catch measles and mumps?
But you said that you
Never mind what I said. Have you ever seen a moose with mumps?
What about measles?
That's worse.
So what are you trying to tell me?
I want my shots.
Now, that's what I wanted to hear.
How'd he do that?
Kids World is TV done by kids.
Kids interview famous people on Kids World, like the Bay City Rollers, Johnny Bench, LeVar Burton, Carol Burnett, David Soul.
Hey, what are you talking about here, fella? You know who you're sitting with?
Kids meet interesting people on Kids World, like Remo the inventor, Professor Steed who trains frogs, Robert Spacca who holds the Guinness record for domino toppling, and Jerry Gerbach who owns a dog that climbs trees.
Kids report all the stories on Kids World.
Many of these kids got on Kids World because they wrote to us with a good story idea.
Get into Kids World.
It's TV done by kids.
Get with us right here.
I've got a special job, and I'm sure proud to do it. I'm working every Wednesday night, and I learn so much through it. You see, I help kids set up a business of their own. I'm so proud to do it through JA.
Hooray! And a little pride will go a long, long way.
Help a JA business grow by teaching them the things you know.
And a little pride will go a long, long way.
Contact your local chapter.
Because of the following special program, All in the Family and the game show will not be presented this morning.
I'm as sexist as any 42-year-old person ever hoped to be. There is a part of me that wants a woman waiting at the door when I get home at 5:30 or 6 o'clock saying, "Oh, I know you're tired, honey. You want your beer now, baby, or do you want me to fix your sub?" I mean, I would love it. What I've come to realize is that any woman who would find that activity every day a challenge would be a woman who probably wouldn't be very interesting.
Thank you, Jesus, for our food and for the people we love. Who do we love? Who do we love? Oh.
I think at a certain point in a marriage, marriage becomes a machine. And the machine takes over. The machine wins. Sex becomes mechanical. Habits become mechanical. You know that this one doesn't like liver, or that he always wears out the toe of his socks, or he knows that you like roses on your birthday, or whatever. And you go through the motions, and the machine takes over. And I don't know what happens to life. I can't stand situations like that. I get out of them. The life seems to me to drain away, and I want the life, even if it means pain. I'd rather have the pain and break the mold.
Good morning. I'm Sharon Lovejoy, and in a moment, I'll be back with those stories and more on June Magazine.
This portion of June Magazine is sponsored by aspirin-free Anacin 3, extra strong, fast, gentle.
Headache. Take 3. 3 tablets? No, Anacin 3. Its pain reliever gives the most effective headache relief you can buy without aspirin.
Right. 2 regular headache tablets have 650 milligrams of pain reliever. But Anacin 3 has much more, 1,000 milligrams per dose. Yet it's 100% aspirin-free. So when you've got a headache...
Take 3.
Anacin 3. The most effective headache relief you can buy without aspirin.
An important message to people who occasionally use a sleeping aid. You may have read that some of the leading sleeping aids contain methapyrilene. Of the 3 leading sleeping aids, only new formula Sleepy's is made without methapyrilene. Sleepy's contains just one active ingredient that helps you relax, so you get a good night's sleep. So when you need help to relax, to fall asleep, try Sleepy's. With Sleepy's, you can rest easier.
Billy Carter thinks he's terrific. Phyllis Schlafly can't stand his views on feminism, but loves it when he asks her to be his guest. Ralph Nader says he's the best prepared guy in the business. And try though he may, he still can't shake the rumors that he'll be Johnny Carson's replacement. 11 years ago, Carson looked a lot younger, and so did he, but the style was already pure Donahue.
Are you going to leave the Tonight Show?
Not in the foreseeable future, Phil.
See, I get the feeling you're giving me...
sincerity here.
You're giving me answer 23B, so when I...
No, it's 27A.
Come on forward. Point forward, ladies and gentlemen.
When we first broadcast this profile, Donahue was a 3-time Emmy Award winner. 2 weeks ago, his show picked up 3 more. The number of television stations that now carry the Donahue Show is at 170 and still counting. An amazing achievement for an independently produced program. That means produced without the backing of CBS, NBC, or ABC. Millions of viewers, mostly women, in the demographic group that makes advertisers gaga, plan their day around watching his show.
It's my favorite program. I do everything I have to do during the day around this program so I can eat lunch and enjoy this program.
He has something that no one else has on television to me.
When I fold my laundry, I have to have something to do, so I've been watching him and I'm hooked on him.
It's a few minutes before air on Tuesday, November 7th. The 200 people in line waited up to 2 years for their tickets.
How many people are excited to be here? How many people just could care less?
Patricia McMillan, Donahue's secretary 11 years ago, is now the producer of the program.
Come every day, okay.
It's one of the shows I've been looking forward to doing most. He has the time to go into an issue in depth, and it's not like a news brief. He seems terrific. We have not met, I have to tell you. We have not yet met, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm so happy to meet you. I have been looking forward to this for a long time. This is my husband, David.
How do you do, David? Thanks for coming along.
Well, do you all know who the guest is going to be, first of all, today? Half of you do and half of you don't, correct? Okay, I'll tell you anyway. That's part of my job, I'll tell you. Christina Crawford.
The show succeeds because we involve the studio audience in our act more than anybody on the air, period.
How many have never, ever seen the Donahue Show on television? You've never seen it, period? How did you get here today? They dragged you here? Somebody brought you by force, right?
Most of all, we would like a community